All right. Any pains or injuries before we start? Good. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab, Level 2, Level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions and limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your low back are a little bit tight today, please elevate and sit up on a block, a blanket, or some books. Okay? Palms face up. And fingers come together in mudra. Thumb and index fingers touching. And starting the practice by grounding evenly through your seat, elongating through your spine, and drawing the senses inwards. And with your lips touching, regulating your breath by breathing only through your nose. And letting the inhales even out with your exhales. And through the breath, let the mind start to quiet. And whenever you're ready, Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back toward the center, lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, hands supporting to either side, and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. Back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top, non-dominant crossing of the legs. Inhale, take the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, soles of feet together, knees apart, and then let's butterfly your knees just a little bit. And come back to stillness. Left hand to the floor for support. Right hand gently pressing your right inner thigh away from you, getting more stretch to the inner thigh and into the right hip joint. Release, back to center, switch sides, right hand down. Press your left hand against your inner left thigh. Release, and then step the feet to the floor, about match width distance, pivot to your heels, hands support behind you, and then windshield wipe your knees side to side. The next time you drop your knees over to the right, keep it there, sitting up tall, and then twist to the back of the room. Stay twisting, raise your right arm overhead, and then reach toward the front of the room for the side stretch. Come back to vertical, keep your legs, counter twist to your left. And release, hands come back, and then pivot to your heels again, windshield wipe your knees a few times. And then the next time you drop your knees over to the left side, sit up tall, and then start to twist to face the back of the room. Stay twisting. Raise your left arm overhead and side bend toward the front of the room. Come back to vertical. Keep your legs and twist to the right. Counter twisting to the right. Release. Take the hands back again. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. Come back to center. Step the left heel down, right ankle to left knee, and step the left heel in. And sitting up tall. Ankles to knee. Press the hands to the floor. Lift the feet. Tabletop. And take the seat back down. Drop the knees over to the left side. Seated spinal twist. Right hand behind you, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Come back to center. Hands back behind you. Lift the knees back up. Step the right heel down, switching legs. Left ankle to right knee. Step the right heel in. Flex your left foot. Sitting up tall. Then press into your hands. Lift up. Tabletop, three-legged. Take the seat back down. Drop the knees over to the right side. Seated spinal twist. Left hand behind you, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, twist to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Center again. And then take the knees back up. Extend both legs forward, separating your feet about match width distance. Inhale, arms up high and extend. Exhale, keep a neutral spine as you hinge forward, grabbing the inner feet or your inner legs. Re-lengthen the spine. Inhale, exhale. Take it a little bit further forward. Lift back up. Bend your knees. Swing the legs back behind you. Hands and knees. 3 cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down. Raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right heel back. Reach your left arm forward. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the foot to bind and kick back. And start to release. Left hand down, right knee down. Walk your right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise left elbow up. Exhale, thread it through 3 times. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, thread through 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. This time, keep your left arm threading through. Left shoulder, left cheek comes down to the floor, and pressing your right hand down. Now, check that the right arm is roughly 90 degrees, so your right elbow is lined up over the wrist. And keep your right hand pressing down. Extend the right leg back, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Either stay here with your right hand supporting or reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, and kick back. So be very careful in your balance here. Otherwise, you're going to roll back behind you. All right, go slow. Be very specific on how you're counterbalancing. All right, release your right hand back down. Step the right foot out to the side. Come up to hands and knees with your right leg out to the right. Right? Left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Same thing here. Inhale, right elbow up. Exhale, thread through 3 times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread, and stay threading through. Right shoulder, right cheek down this time. And then once you have a stable position, if you can reach, left arm up and behind you to your lower back or your inner right thigh. Release your left hand back down. Take it back to hands and knees. And then standing up on the left knee, gate pose. Palms are facing up, parallel to the floor, and side bend to the right. Take it back up. Side bend to your left. Pick up the right foot. Bind the right hand to right foot and kick back once again. Stay balancing. Transition. Right hand to right knee or yogic toe lock and extend. And release. Step the right back down. Rise back up. Draw the right heel in. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. And then either hands to either side and bow forward, or left hand grabbing the right ankle and bowing forward here. All right, so we're setting up for Komodo Dragon here again. Left hand to the floor, 45 degrees, and you might want to move your left elbow a little bit wider to the side for better balance, right? Right hand to grab the left foot. Shift to your left arm, left knee, and kick the right leg out to the side. Komodo Dragon. If you're good in the balance here, your right leg can reach back and freeing up the tail of the Komodo dragon. All right, when you're ready, step the right foot back down, release your left foot, rise back up, then walk your hands forward, walk the right foot back, left foot back plank. Inhale one breath, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it, and holding it here. Turn the cheek over to the right. Pass your right shoulder, look behind you. Back to center, twist your left. Back to center. Bending the elbows, lower all the way down, and child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Come back up, hands and knees. Reach your left heel back, right arm forward. Then bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab the foot and kick back, tiger pose. Release, hands and knees. Left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. Exhale, thread through 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread through, right shoulder, right cheek comes to the floor. And deepen that twist. All right, so measure out your balance. Start to reach your left leg back. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. You can stay in the steadying of the balance here, or if you can free up your left hand, reach back and grab the left foot and kick back for the bind and the back bend. No need to rush. Release, left hand comes back down, step the left foot over to the left side, and then come out to hands and knees, combined with gate pose. All right, and then right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise your left elbow up. Exhale, thread through 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread, and stay thread through. Left shoulder, left cheek comes to the floor. Either keep it there or right arm up and behind you for the half bind. Release. Your right hand back down. Lift back up. Coming into gate pose. All right, when you're ready, side bend over to the left. Take it back up. Side bend over to the right. Pick up the left foot, reach back, grab the foot, and kick back. Stay balancing. Draw the left knee in. Left hand to left knee, or yogic toe lock. And begin to step the left foot back to the floor. Dig the left shoulder underneath the left knee. Hands to either side and bow forward. Or right hand to grab the left ankle, right elbow coming down. Left forearm comes to the floor. Left hand to grab the right foot. Shift to the right side and kick your left leg out. Komodo dragon. And then, if you can free up your left leg to shoot it back, and when you're ready to break, step it back down to the floor, right, and then rotate it back forward, and then turn the right heel back, step it back into plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Again, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it, for Bhujangasana. This time, gently looking upwards, opening up the throat, point the chin upwards toward the sky. And then chin toward the chest, opening up the back of the throat. Come back to neutral. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down. And then child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And down dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Right knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand, lizard pose. So if your hips allow you to, keep the right toes pointing forward. If your hips are tighter and require a little bit of the turning out of the foot and the thigh, go ahead. Then walk your hands forward about a foot and lower your forearms down. Lower the left knee down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Lift the elbows up. Walk your hands in. Walk your left hand a little bit wider. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Grab the foot and kick back. Quad stretch. Square up your shoulders. Draw the left heel in. As you exhale, bow forward. Carry your left heel with you as you stretch into your left quads. Start to release. Make your way back up. Hands to the floor to inside the foot. Turn the right toes forward. Tuck the left toes under and lengthen over your right leg. Bend the front knee. Walk your hands forward by about a foot so your hands are still supporting. Then standing on the right leg, raise the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the back of the right heel and lower down. And then lift back up 3 times. Left knee behind the right heel. Lift it back up. Left knee behind the right heel. Stay there. hummingbird. Arms out to either side to balance. Hands back to the floor for support. Forward folding dragonfly. Left leg out to side and lower your seat. So you're on the outside of the left foot. Keep your foot flexing and walk the right foot as high up the front of the left leg as possible. Left hand to the floor for support. Inhale, right arm up. Reach forward and forward fold. And then if you can, with a bind, wrap the right arm around the right shin, forehead down. Now, if you have the flexibility and the balance to take a full bind, then the left hand comes behind you to take the full bind to the right hand, right? It's a difficult balance, so if you're not able to do that, right, and you're falling off to the side again, then keep your left hand on the floor for support. All right, start to release, take it back. Hands to the floor. Stepping on the right foot. Raise your left leg up again. Step it all the way back into Warrior One. Open it up. Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse Warrior. Exhale, side angle. Extended side angle, left arm reaching forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Full bind, right arm underneath you. Yogi's option. You can keep your bind for bound half moon, or release your hands, right hand down, left arm up to take your half moon. So, your choice. All right, when you're ready to break, step it back, release to come up, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside, the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Lizard, step the left foot forward to outside the left hand. So again, if your hips are pretty flexible, keep your left toes pointing forward. If you need a little bit of help, turn your left toes out, left thigh turns out as well. Walk your hands forward about a foot and lower your forearms. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes, lift the elbows, walk your hands back in. Now, I forgot to give one direction, which is if your toes are still pointing forward, turn the left toes out at an angle, left thigh turns out as well. All right? And the right hand can go a little bit wider, creating a wider triangle to balance on. Left arm up and behind you, half bind. If you're binding, bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, and kick back. Quad stretch, square of your shoulders, right heel comes in, and fold. All right, starting to release. Lift back up. Left hand comes to the floor, to the inside of the foot. Turn your left toes back forward. All right, and walk your hand. Actually, I think we lengthen out the front leg first. Then bend the front knee. Walk your hands forward about a foot so you have better support. Then standing on the left leg, raise your right leg up like a standing split. Then right knee behind the left heel, and then lift back up. Right knee behind the left heel, lift back up. Right knee behind the left heel and stay there, hummingbird, arms out to either side to balance. Take the hands back to the floor for support. Forward folding dragonfly, right leg over to left side and lower the outer right leg, outer right hip to the floor. And your right foot is flexed, so you're pressing the outer foot to the floor, so you're supporting. If your left foot is way down, walk that left foot as high up the leg as possible. You want to fold towards the center. Right hand to the floor for support, left arm up, and then reach forward and fold. So there's a twist that's happening here. I should take that forward fold. You may stay here if it's good enough, or wrap the left arm around the left shin, forehead down. So notice all the weight is falling over to the right side. So for many of us, maybe you cannot take the full bind and reach your right hand behind you to bind with the left hand, right? So then stay here in the half bind. If you are able to leverage your balance and take the full bind, go ahead and take it. All right, start to release, come back up. Hands to your floor for support, stepping on the left foot. Raise your right leg back up and then step it back for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to top of the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Extend it, side angle. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. You may always stay here if you're ready for the full bind. Left arm underneath you to catch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack. All right, so again, when we come into half moon, you can take a regular half moon and just release your left hand to the floor, right arm up, and shift forward to balance. If you're keeping the bind, the balance is a lot harder because of the bind. So go at your own pace. So go ahead, stepping your right foot in, shifting forward for your bound half moon. Begin to break, step it back, release the binds, inhale, come up, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, open up the hips, bend the right knee and flip. You're welcome to stay here in the flip dog or pick up the right foot for Vajrasana, right hand to right knee, or yogic toe lock and extend the right heel up. When you're ready to break, flip it back, right leg up, three-legged dog, crescent moon. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down. Take extra padding to your left knee if you need to. Set up your base, lunging forward. Then lean the upper torso back, initiating a back bend. And when you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. If you like your variations, take whatever you want. So for example, wrapping your hands back behind you and stay there. Side bending, right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. Or we can reach down with the right hand, side bending that way. You can side bend the other way, left hand down, right arm up. All right, mermaid binding. Same hand, same foot. Left hand grabbing the outside of the left foot, reach your right arm up. You can bind both hands to your left foot, kick back for the heart opener and the back bend. You can switch hands. Revolved mermaid 1, right? Mermaid 2, grab the inside of the foot. Frog pose. All right, let's break, half split. Step the right foot down, walk the right foot further forward, and again, lunge a little bit deeper, so we're working toward a full split. All right, so these are preparations to ease your way into a deeper hip opener, quads, and hamstring stretch. And then shift it back to the hamstring stretch again in your half split. All right, the next time we come forward, ease your way into however deep you can find your split. So right heel forward, left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back, and ease your way. Take your time. Right, so flexibility poses require patience and very good calculations on how much you can manage safely. All righty, when you're ready, let's start to ease your way back. As you lift up, drag the right heel back. Step the right foot down, tuck the left toes under, low lunge. Stay in that low lunge. Left hand to the floor, right arm up to twist. All right, gaze to the floor, revolved half moon. Left hand forward, shift forward to balance. You may stay here in revolved half moon, or you can bind right hand to left foot, revolved Tapasana. Airplane Warrior 3, gaze to the floor. Then lift the torso a little bit, left arm out to side, and then also open up the left knee over to left side. So it's Airplane Warrior 3. Stay on the right leg, release your bind, regular Warrior 3. Left heel back, arms forward. Then step it back, Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Hands to the floor, Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. Stay in this flip dog, or pick up the left foot. Draw the left knee in, and left hand to left knee, or yogic toe lock and extend. Vashisthasana, side plank. Variation. All right, when you're ready to break, flip it back, left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon. Set up your base, hands to top of the thighs, lunging of the hips forward. Initiate your back bend by pressing hands into your thighs, lean the upper torso back, gently looking up. And once you're set, arms up, Venus Mudra. And again, your option to stay here or work on any variation you like. So for example, we took binding hands back behind you. Take the opposite thumb on top, heart opener. Side bend, left arm, left leg, right arm overhead and tilting toward the left. If you can reach your left hand down, that can be a deeper side bend. If you're going the opposite direction, right hand down, left arm up. Right? And then if you want your mermaids, same hand, same foot. Right hand to grab the outside of the right foot, mermaid one, left arm up and back. Grab both sides of your right foot, flex your foot, kick back. It's a deeper back bend and a heart opener. Then switch hands, left hand to right foot, revolved, mermaid one. Mermaid two is grabbing the inside of the foot. Slip that right foot to your elbow crease, and then reach back to bind. And then finally, I also ended up taking a frog leg, Bakasana. Alrighty, when you're ready to release, half split, tuck the right toes under, shift back, hips over your right knee, flex your left foot, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. So taking some preparation, working toward a split. And step the left foot down. Walk the left foot slightly further forward and lean the hips forward. So coming deeper into the lunge for your hip opening. All right, let's shift back again. Half split, flexing your left foot, left hamstring stretch, calf stretch. All right, the next time you come forward, it is your split, working. Left heel forward, right knee back, left heel forward, right knee back, and then just gently, slowly negotiate your way into your split, wherever you end up, with or without full split, right? So you can always use a block, if you have a block, underneath your left hamstrings, or use two blocks to either side of your leg with your hands supporting to the block. So with flexibility poses, you really have to be patient and ease your way. Alrighty, let's start to break. When you're ready, press your hands down, lift the feet, and gently drag the left foot back. And then step the left foot down, preparing for your lunge. Hands to either side of the left foot, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee. Then, right hand to the floor, left arm up to twist. Revolved half moon, right hand forward about a foot. Tip forward and balance. Stay here or revolve Tapasana. Right hand to grab the left foot and kick back. So let's notice that your hips are squared to the floor, meaning the hips are parallel to the floor in this revolved half moon or revolved Tapasana. It is through the mid-back, your mid-spine, that the twist happens as you stack your left shoulder over your right. Your hips remain level. Now, Airplane Warrior 3, you're going to lift the torso up a little bit so you can free up your right hand to the right side. Then your right knee also opens to the right side. So actually, your hips are now stacking like in half moon, regular half moon versus revolved half moon. So revolved half moon, your hips are squared. Regular half moon, your hips are stacked. So in this Airplane Warrior 3, your hips are beginning to stack. Now, regular Warrior 3, reach your right foot back, arms forward, square up your hips again. Step it back, Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, fallen triangle. Right leg over to left side. Reach your left arm forward. Then thread the left arm underneath your right for your twist. Then lower the seat down. You're on the outer right leg, inner left. Legs are 90 degrees. Then walk your hands forward, lower your forearms down. It is your Sphinx combined with a twist, following triangle twist. Now, once you settle into your Sphinx, right, I want you to think about drawing your left shoulder toward the floor, right shoulder back in space, and that will give you a deeper sense of a twist to your mid-back and your lower back. All right, lift the elbows up. Keep your right hand down, threading the needle again. Left arm underneath your right to the best of your abilities. Left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. All right, you don't have to touch down if it's not within your range. Maybe you're just hovering in space a little bit, being supported by your left arm. If you're more flexible, maybe your outer left arm, left shoulder is touching the floor. All right, press into your right hand, lift back up, and square off to face toward the back of the room. All right, step the left foot in, Skandasana. Step the left foot in, Skandasana. Right hand, grab the left ankle, side bend over your right leg. Reach your left arm overhead. Either stay there or binding left hand to the right foot. Release, come back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left, wrap the right arm around your left knee. You may stay there or lift the seat for Kundiyasana 1. Hook the right arm to outer left leg, shift to the side, and then take your arm balance. All right, start to make your way back down, and then counter twist to the right. Kundiyasana 2, lift the seat, left leg to the left arm, and shift to balance. Actually, Simon, left leg to the left arm. So same arm, same leg. That's right. And then shift and kick the right leg back. There you go. You can tickle Phoebe's foot. All right, take the seat back down. Extend the legs out. All right, hands back behind you. Rotating your fingertips outwardly. Draw the shoulders open, lift up, and then exhale, forward fold. Now, keeping your spine neutral the best you can and hinge at the hips to draw forward. All right, if you're pretty deep here, you can move your hands forward, supporting that way, but continue to maintain as neutral a spine as you can. If you can work toward pancaking toward the floor, go ahead and take the forward fold. All right, begin to walk your hands back in, lift the torso back up, roll to the outer right foot, inner left, hands to your floor to the front of the room, and then press your left toes down, right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward, warrior 1. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional. Toppling tree, gaze to the floor, lift the torso up slightly, Shift forward, balancing on the right leg, left leg up. All right, you may stay here for a few more breaths. For those of us who are handstanders, your hands to the floor and take your handstand of choice. Begin to break. Step the left foot all the way back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Extend. Threading the needle. Right arm underneath and twist. Right hand comes back down. Lower your seat. You're on the outer left leg, inner right leg. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. Walk your hands forward, forearms down for Sphinx. So measure into your pose. Once you settle into your Sphinx, think about the right shoulder drawing down toward the floor, left shoulder gently drawing back in space, and that would deepen your mid and lower back, your spinal twist in your mid and lower back. All right, lift the elbows up. Keep your left hand down, threading the needle once again. Right arm underneath, right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. So again, if you don't have a lot of range, right, that's okay. Maybe you're just hovering slightly in space. It's your right arm that's supporting you. If you have more range, maybe right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. It all depends on your flexibility. Press into your left hand, lift back up, square back to center, facing the back of the room. Legs are like about 90 degrees or a little bit wider if you have it. Skandasana, keep the left leg extended, step the right foot down. All right, adjust your seat as you need so you can properly balance. Left hand to grab the right ankle. Side bending over your left leg, reach your right arm overhead and extend or bind right hand to left foot. Start to release, make your way back up. Right hand to the floor, wrap the left arm around your right knee for a simple twist. If you're taking the arm balance, you're going to lift the seat. The left arm to the outer right leg. So it's opposite arm and leg. Hands to the floor. Shift, kick the right leg out, left leg back. All right, come back to your seat. And then counter twist to your left, right arm to press against the inner left leg. And twisting to your left. All right, if you're taking Kundiyasana 2, you can draw the left heel in, hands to the floor. It's the same arm, same leg. Right leg out to the side, left leg reaching back. All right, let's break. Coming back, extend the right leg back out. Legs are 90 degrees, a little bit wider if you want. So again, hands are outwardly turning, hands back behind you. Inhale, lengthen, broaden your shoulders, so there is a slight back bend as well. Inhale. Exhale, press into your fingers, hinging at the hips. Keep that lengthiness of the spine. and keep working the torso forward. Now, if you're going pretty deep, you can always switch your hand positioning to reach forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. The best of your abilities. Pancake toward the floor with a more neutral spine. All right. Begin to walk it back in. Rolling back to the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. Hands to the floor in front of the mat. Kick the left leg back up. Three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the other thumb on top. Lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Toppling tree, you can lift your torso slightly up. Lean forward to balance on the left leg, right leg up. So your hands are still bound behind you, so it's like a standing split with your hands bound behind you. Continue working there for those of us who took a handstand, second side. Start to break. Step the left foot back. Rise back up. Right foot all the way back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Let's take 3 tuck-toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Allow the hips to draw down as you lift your chest for back bend. Exhale, roll it back to down dog. 2 more times. This is to help us neutralize everything. Inhale, plank. Lowering your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, plank. Hips lower, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Pigeon, left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Measure out for your pose. Elongate through the spine. And when you're ready, draw it forward. If you like your options, go ahead and take whatever you want. So again, the theme of the class, right? Threading the needle. If you want to thread the right arm underneath your left and twist your left side, you can take your right shoulder, right cheek down, left arm up and behind you to the half bind, or binding left hand to the big toe. All right? If you want to twist the other way, you want to lift the torso up. Let the left feet come down, move your left heel further forward so that the shin becomes more parallel to front of the mat, and flex your left foot. Then lean the torso over to the right, and then hook the left tricep to sole the foot, hands together in prayer, and then lean back. So you want the action of leaning back for the stretch. All right, if you're going for your mermaids. So actually, we're going to actually do that. So if you want to do other stuff, you have lots of time to do other stuff. I was thinking of you. I was like, okay, let's do Ashta today together. Right? So you have mermaid one. Right? So same as in our crescent moon. Kick back. Mermaid, revolved mermaid one. Mermaid 2. All right, let's lift up. Take the left seat down. Swing the right leg around and then center your seat. Let's take a leg cradle. Arms underneath your right shin. Flex your right foot. And then let's sway it out side to side just a little bit. All right, we're going to work for Ashtavakasana. All right, release and take the right knee a little higher if you can. And then take the hands to the floor, about a little bit wider than mat's width. You want that width because you want the right arm to be wider so that when you bend your elbow, the right tricep becomes a tabletop for your right leg. Right? Maybe I'll give you a front view here. All right? So hands are wider than your mat's width. Tricep becomes a tabletop for your right leg. So you want to cross the left leg over and flex your foot, and that becomes a bind. Then bend the elbows, lean the torso forward, and then lift the seat. And you can balance here, right, like a scale. Or you can extend the legs out. By extending the legs out strongly, your legs end up doing some of the work of carrying the weight. So actively reach your legs out, and your arms are in chaturanga. And that is your Ashtavakasana. Try that a few more times. All right, and then, of course, if you're pretty steady in your Ashta, you can do push-ups, right? Lengthen out your arms, bend the elbows. I'm just saying. Or do other core work, right? If this pose is really out of your range, as long as you're doing something, good. Right? You're going to work on strengthening of your arms and balance, right? This is a good one. All right, let's break. Extend both legs forward, and let's shake it out for a second. And then we'll make our way back to pigeon. All right, when you're ready, draw the left heel back. Right leg steps back for down dog, and pedal out the legs. All right, second side. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Inch your left knee further back. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands back. Elongate through your spine. And once you're set, make your way forward. And then if you took additional variations, make sure you repeat. So if you thread the needle, right hand supporting, thread the left arm underneath, left shoulder, left cheek comes down. Right arm up and behind you, half bind, or look for your right toes behind you and take the full bind. Right? If you want to go the opposite direction, you want to lift back up and take the right seat down so you can move your right heel further forward. So you want the shin roughly about parallel to from the mat, and flex your right foot. Then lean the torso over to your left side so that you can reach your tricep to sole the foot, hands together in prayer, and twist. You want to lean back the upper torso, right? You want to stretch the outer right arm, right shoulder blade, right, the right ribs. By leaning back, you're going to get that extension. All right? If you're going for other options, you're going for your mermaids, right? You want to draw the heel back in so you have a nice stable structure. Then bending your left knee, same hand, same foot. Left hand to grab outside of the left foot, kick back. You want that tension of the bow. And then as your torso becomes more vertical and maybe even to a slight back bend, that will be your balance, right? Your counterbalance to reach your right arm up. If you took both hands, take it, flex your foot, and kick back for the heart opener and the back bend. Or switch hands, revolved mermaid 1, right hand to left foot, left arm reach back. All right, mermaid 2, slip the left foot to your elbow crease, and then reach back to bind. Two more breaths. All right, let's lift the torso. Take the right seat down. Swing the left leg forward and center your seat because most of us are a little bit off to right side. I'll give you a front view again. All right, once you have your seated position, leg cradle. Take the arms underneath the left shin and make sure you flex your left foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the left leg, and you can shake it out side to side a little bit. All right, working on the arm balance, Ashtavakasana. You're going to take your left leg a little higher if you can manage it. Hands a little bit wider, probably mat width, if not a little bit wider. So you want the left tricep to become a tabletop for your left leg. Then hook the right foot over your left. Right? Important is the right foot over your left. If you take the right foot under, what happens is even if you hook, it's very easy to disengage, right? But if you have the foot on top, it's a lot better of a lock. Once you have that, you want to bend the elbows and lean the upper torso forward. And then press into your hands and lift your seat. Once you have your seat off the floor, sustain that and then extend the legs out. Right? Let the legs be very active in supporting weight. And then if you want to add on your push-ups, alrighty. When you're ready to break, release, legs forward again, and just shake it out side to side. All right, transitioning back. Right heel comes in, left leg swings back, and then walk your back to down dog. Pedal out the legs side to side. And then walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down. And then start to lower onto your backs. Recline twisting. Left knee comes in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms. Twist to the other direction. Back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes closed, and let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. And let's take your non-dominant shin on top, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video or my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.